You guys have been doing some great reporting on the speculation, trying to separate fact from fiction. What's going to happen tomorrow? Is it the iPhone 5?
Well, we know it's going to be a new iPhone device. Whether that's the iPhone 5 or iPhone 4S or something of that nature, it remains to be seen, and it'll be revealed on stage. But as you said, I think we're expecting a lot of big announcements tomorrow from potentially an in-depth partnership with Facebook as well.
So tell me about this. You guys have reported that Facebook is announcing its new iPad app tomorrow. This has been a long time coming. It's amazing that Facebook still doesn't have one yet.
Yeah, so there's been some kind of drama over why there has not been a Facebook iPad app today. A former Facebook developer actually wrote that the app was ready back over the summer, kind of because of tense negotiations between Apple and Facebook. It's been a bit of a holdout. But now we believe that Facebook will in fact announce their iPad app tomorrow at Apple's event, and that it'll be what everyone's been waiting for.
What's the deal between Apple and Facebook? Why don't they necessarily like each other very much?
So the relationship's gone back and forth. I mean, if you think back to when Apple announced Ping, which was its social network for music, they weren't able to work out a deal with Facebook. Facebook blocked access to its service. But now I think both of them have this shared rival in Google and are finally coming together. You might see, for example, Facebook apps now work seamlessly on iOS devices.
So any expectation that Steve Jobs is going to be there tomorrow?
I don't want to speculate on that. I mean, I'm really paying attention to Tim Cook and how he does in his first performance as Apple CEO, giving the keynote, and if he can create that magic that Steve Jobs has been able to deliver for so many years.
So what specifically are you going to be looking for Tim Cook? I mean, is he going to run this event all by himself? Is he going to rely on the deep bench of Apple talent?
Well, certainly if Facebook does have a presence, Zuckerberg showing up out of left field would kind of be an exciting thing to happen. But I think
that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, but I think more importantly, really, Tim Cook has proven himself as a great manager. He's filled in for Steve Jobs numerous times, but this is really his chance to show that he can bring that same magical feeling that Steve Jobs does around these major product launches.
If Steve Jobs doesn't show up, will this be the first huge product launch that he's not personally a part of?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a passing of the torch of sorts. I don't expect Steve Jobs, if he is there, to play a major role on stage. This is Tim Cook's show.
I mean, even when he was on medical leave, he showed up for the last iPad event,
right,
as well as the Apple Developers Conference.
I mean, yeah, these events are tremendously important to Jobs, and there's really been no indication one way or another whether or not he'll be there. But I think tomorrow really is about Tim Cook.
All right, well, you'll be there, we'll be there. We'll all be watching what exactly Apple unveils tomorrow. All right, Adam Ostrow of Mashable, thanks for joining us here on Bloomberg West.